Prior to the U.S. Civil War, railroads were a new and relatively untried invention. However, during the rebellion, railroads would come of age. During the war, soldiers, material, and food were routinely transported by rail, along with civilians and the raw material necessary to keep the war effort progressing. It was soon realized that the railroads would help to make or break the Union, and this conflict, which was so bloody that the combined total of all U.S. losses in all other wars would not equal the losses of this one war.
This place has changed a lot.
Hey, Telegraph, you old kook, you.
Russell, you're still stationed here. I haven't seen you since the great train wreck of 1859. Great to see you still on your wheels.
You too. Things have been getting mighty crazy around here, and I mean crazy. Loads of extra trains, strange orders, and lots of supplies being moved down south. I'll tell you what, it's great to see a friendly smoke box again.
I know. I was home from Elizabeth, Virginia. What's this all about?
I don't know. Like I said, strange things. Locomotives from every which way have been arriving.
Well, I'm gonna go and get a long drink and some more wood.
Telegraph chugs over to a water tank. As he drew to a halt, a man walked up to him. This is Charlie McDonald. He's the yard foreman of Atlanta.
Ah, good. Telegraph has arrived. I sent an urgent need for you.
I understand, but why am I here? Shouldn't it be out in the west?
Well, that's just the thing. There's just so much supplies being moved north that the Atlanta and West Point Railroad is pulling all of its locomotives together in one giant region. With the secession of Georgia, the Confederate States is going to pay this railroad a high price for all those goods.
Secession?
Yes, well, you're going to be stationed here in Atlanta to help Russell. The poor locomotive is on his last wheels. Remember, Telegraph, supply and demand.
Telegraph's thoughts were on his friend Russell. What did he mean by
Poor locomotive is on his last wheels.
Later that day, Russell was hard at work. Telegraph pulled up alongside him and talked.
Hello, Telegraph. Just getting another train for you. Artillery shells and gun cotton. Quite an explosive load, I say.
Russell, look like you're struggling a little bit. You don't have to go to that team track. I can take the train from here.
But I don't have...
I'll pick up the conductor's car.
Wait! Telegraph! I haven't got all your cars arranged!
Sorry, mate. It's just, well, I had a conversation with old McDonald, and, well, he sounded like he was preparing to get rid of you. That's why all these locomotives have been arriving.
Nah, he can't be. I mean, I've been here for years. I remember back when this town had only 3 buildings and was called Terminus. I guess I am a bit old. It does start to feel as if the work has been catching up to me.
Nah, all we have to do is make it seem like you're still getting the workload done twice as fast. I'll make my runs, then come back and help you out in the yard.
And so it was arranged. Telegraph worked hard on his runs, dropping off cars at all sorts of sidings and interchanges. He got done way ahead of schedule. He hurried back. When he arrived at the yard, he found traces that Russell was already working even harder. He had cars spread all over the yard in strange patterns, but the little locomotive could not be seen.
Hey, where's Russell?
It wasn't long, though. Russell soon chugged up the telegraph, but Mr. McDonald was on the running board.
Telegraph, I am not pleased with your performance. I've gotten several angry telegrams from everyone from Thama Ega to the cabinet of Jefferson Davis. Freight cars in odd places, wrong loads delivered. For Christ's sake, you give guidance to the slave pen.
But sir, you want to scrap Russell.
Huh? I said no such thing, Telegraph. Why scrap Russell? Well, he's as fine as the day he came out of the shop. Yeah, a new coat of paint might make him look pretty.
Hey!
But I have no plans for scrapping him. He's too damn valuable.
Then why on earth are these locomotives showing up?
Well, boys, someone needs to tell you, and I guess it has to be me. Yesterday, up in Charleston, the Union surrendered Fort Sumter to the Confederacy, which we are a proud part of. Boys, we're going to war.
Is this bad?
No, they say it'll be rather quick. But we are predicting tons of freight to be moved. Supply trains galore. So you two need to steam right. Don't fool around like this. Telegraph, I've already re-rostered you to another train so you can go out and fix your frickin' blunders. And Russell, get this yard running only the way you can.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir!
For the next few days, the locomotives of Atlanta would have their smoke boxes full as the idea of war grew ever larger over them. None of them could ever comprehend that the world would soon change forever. That is another story.